Okay, so I'm actually in a rush today, but I thought I'd just film this video because why not? I'm going for my friend's birthday brunch and I need to leave the house in like 40 minutes or so. So I don't have a lot of time. So I'll go through like the claims and stuff later on, like when I'm doing my final review. So I picked up 3 things from Haus. I picked up 2 of the concealers and then I picked up the concealer brush. I'm not one to really buy like makeup brushes from brands like these, like this, like Haus, but I just didn't. So I'm just gonna start off by showing you guys what the brush looks like. So this is the brush, nice packaging. It's it's like a slanted concealer brush. I'm kind of used to, you know, the chubby Morphe brushes, but I will use this today just to see if it's like really nice or not. Do you see that I could probably get really good precision with this, but the proof is in the pudding, or however the saying goes. This is what the packaging looks like. Again, very typical Haus aesthetics with the silver caps and the clear bottles, and then it just says Haus. Oh, is that gonna focus anytime soon? So I picked this up in 2 shades, kind of like a highlight and a skin tone shade. So I picked it up in the shade 32 medium golden and the shade 40 deep medium deep golden. So I'll swatch these 2 at the back of my hands first and then I will swatch it on my face. So I'm gonna put the shade 32 at the top, which is the lighter shade, and then shade 40 at the bottom, which is the darker shade. It has a nice like creamy texture, so very promising. That's 32 at the top and 40 at the bottom. So I'm just gonna go in the way I usually go in with my like other concealers. So I'm gonna go in with the shade 32, and just to show you guys the application, it's kind of like a sponge tip applicator. I got my hair done yesterday, guys, and I'm not yet sure if I like it or not. So yeah. So I'm having some issues with my lighting today. I can't just seem to get it bright, and one of my softboxes broke, so this side is kind of a bit darker because this is what the light is coming from. Actually, if I put it directly in front of me, that might solve my problem. Okay, so I've put the light a bit more central, so hopefully that should help. So I think for like me, the sponge tip feels weird just because like I'm used to like a doe foot applicator. It feels weird, not in a bad way, it just feels weird. So this is what she looks like right now. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do my bronzer and my blush. Then I'll come back to blend this with you guys so you can see how it blends. ETC. Alright guys, so we're back. I don't like rushing my makeup. I really don't. I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it at all. I don't like it. So anyways, we go. Oh, that blended out really nice. But let's do the rest as well. Again, like, just ignore me when it comes to like precision today. Like, I'm not even. I can't tell it's like the concealer or the brush, but like I'm really enjoying blending this out. No, this concealer blends out like butter. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like it blends out so nicely. And I like the there's a certain not like a dewiness to my under eye. Like, it's quite like awake. I don't know how to explain it, because trust me, I look tired. I look very tired, so this concealer is really doing its job. It's concealing. I don't know what else to say except like, I like how gorgeous that looks. It looks really nice. I think it's blended out really nice. I really like how it looks. I like how it's like brightened up my face and like my under eyes look quite dewy. It's not dry or like too matte or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a hydrating concealer. I literally bought them when they were released back in like September 7th, I think. That's when I ordered them. So they've been hanging around my house for a bit now, so I've actually quite forgotten about like what it's meant to do. So right now my brain's just like, oh my god, this is so nice. That's where I'm at. So I'm just gonna go off camera and I'm gonna set my face with my Laura Mercier powder because that's what I know and love and trust. I'm just gonna check in right now just so you know we can get things going. It is 11:01 a.m. so yeah, I'm gonna go off camera, set my face. I will hopefully be able to come back and show you guys the final look. All right guys, I am back and this is the final look. So I've had to do a voiceover for the rest of this video because all the clips I recorded from this point forward had no sound and I'm gutted, but we move. Anyways, I'm just gonna check in with you guys again before I leave home. So it's 11:48 right now and I'm about to leave, so I will check in with you guys when I am back in a couple of hours and we can get into the tea. Bye. Hi guys, I am back and it is 8:04 p.m. which means I've had on my makeup for about 9 hours now. Guys, I can't lie to you, like having to do a voiceover for this video really shows me that I actually do like talk a lot because half the time I'm like trying to like read my own lips and then I'm like, what was I talking about? Anyways, I'm gonna get into it real quick. So I'm just gonna go over the claims for this product at first and then I'll get into my review. The Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Plus Deep Puffing Concealer is a clean, lightweight, long-wearing, non-comedogenic concealer that does more than cover. It visibly blurs, brightens, and conceals with medium buildable coverage that depuffs after 2 weeks of use. It's powered with 20 plus skincare ingredients, included fermented arnica. It's available in 31 shades. I do agree with the fact that this is a very lightweight formula. It's definitely long wearing as well. It's been on for 9 hours and it hasn't budged at all. If you guys notice on one side of my face, there's like this little smear, but that's from like my eyes watering and like me playing with my face. So that wasn't the concealer's fault, that was all me. But it hasn't budged at all. There's no creasing, no cracking, everything's literally stayed in place. And even though I have like oily skin and I haven't touched up all day, I think this looks really good. I definitely agree with the fact that it has buildable coverage. You can definitely, you know, go for a more lightweight coverage or even like full, medium to full coverage, depending on how much product you choose to use. And I don't really have anything bad to say about this concealer, really. I'm looking forward to pairing it with the foundation. If you haven't watched my review on the foundation, I will add a link to the description box, so make sure you watch my review on that, as you how they both like kind of work together. But on its own right now, I really enjoy it, and it's going to be one of my go-to concealers because I think it's phenomenal. Like I was saying earlier on, it's definitely a hydrating concealer as well. So if you have drier skin, this might be just the one for you. And if you have oily skin, don't be worried about the fact that it's hydrating. It's great. It still looks fantastic on your skin, provided you set it with the right powder and everything. So I wanted to touch on this concealer brush as well. I actually really enjoyed using this brush today, but for the price point, I think I'm just not there yet when it comes to buying expensive makeup brushes. Like the most expensive makeup brushes I own are like the Morphe brushes, and I just think they do a good enough job and that I don't need to spend, you know, 20 to 30 pounds on a single brush. I just think that's a lot. That this is one of my best purchases this year, like makeup wise, so very much happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed and you guys were able to, you know, decide on if you want to pick up this concealer or not. If you've enjoyed watching this video and you found it useful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.